for those of you that have no idea what we're talking about, it's a sick roast because Joe's got some birthday decorations up in the background of his Discord video here, which you could see at youtube.com/thevalleyfolk.
Birthday decorations that look like a PA was sent to Party City to grab the fastest, whatever birthday decorations they had left over from whatever.
But I will say, it seems like we've got some pointed interest, at least, in whatever
there's a legit Ben 10 theme going on here. Most of the decorations have come down, so you guys didn't see us when we were at our decoration best. You're seeing us at our decoration worst, and it's kind of like kicking somebody when they're down, and I don't appreciate it.
I don't mean to decorate shame.
Well, you have, my friend. You have decoration shamed me.
Joe, one day, without telling anyone, can you take a photo of you kind of looking to the right in a scolding way, and then grab a photo of Heather, and then replace those glacier photos and behind you with just your faces staring sort of toward the computer screen?
Or it's just
not
like,
tell anyone. Don't tell your family.
Or
see how your kids react.
If someone wanted to do a lot of work in post, you could take a frame from Joe in this exact video and superimpose it into every frame in the background. So it just looks
even these like little, even these really bad like Hobby Lobby decorations that prove that like we're a family. Look, we've got this from the Christian store.
So it was Jackson's birthday not too long ago. So they've got the decorations up, which I think is always nice because when a kid sees that, like here's the deal: my birthday thing that Alana put together with the Muppets over here, it's been up since June 9th.
I mean, what does that even mean?
What does that even mean? When was June 9th? Yesterday?
No one knows.
I don't know. But I will say that it's a pleasure to see it because it was a thoughtful thing and it looks wonderful. And I'm sure Jackson feels special anytime he sees that.
Things tend to stay, decorations tend to stay up a little long in this place, and I think it's to allow the joy to continue and reverberate and echo through the weeks following said event.
And it's laziness.
We're
it's
still
you're dirty people.
And
you're
it's
that too.
Yeah, I'm
we're
a
still
dirty
swimming.
For sure.
We're still swimming in balloons that are on the floor that we got to kick out of the way, which is great. And until they get to their withered state, and then it's a sad reminder. But it's the same with Christmas with us. The only holiday that it doesn't do it, and we're pretty good about, is Halloween, because keeping Halloween decorations up is weird.
Listen,
that's weird.
I'll tell you what
spooky.
it is. It's
spooky.
It's good old-fashioned American laziness, because I also have suffered from it, and my family suffered from it as well. Because it takes so goddamn long to put the decorations up and make everything look nice and make sure everything plugs in and lights up and shit. And
I'll give you 30% laziness. I think it's 70%. It's kind of nice to have it up and be reminded.
But I think, sure. 30% give or take depending on where you live, I think.
Let's do a 6-point spread. Just do a 6-point spread either way. Cover the difference, no big deal.
I mean, let's be honest. Living in LA, there's no shortage of homes and apartments that throughout the year have their Christmas lights displayed.
For sure.
On their balconies or windows and shit. Like, throughout the year. Like, you could go in mid, like, what's a crazy month? Beginning of September. And someone's Christmas lights are on in a neighborhood every night. Like, it's their lighting.
We went for a walk a couple days ago, and just a block away, somebody in their yard has a 6-foot-high, like, solid, not inflatable, just solid Santa sculpture kicking it in the front yard.
Or like, you know, those fucking things, man. Like, there's such a trend. I'm gonna get on the Christmas decoration hill. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not ready to die there yet.
That's where my favorite Civil War battle was fought.
Christmas Hill.
So far.
Christmas
the Battle
Hill.
of Christmas Hill, 1831.
Happened in June
I think that
of 1830.
There's something about Christmas decorations that people kind of don't talk about. And I know it's way early to be talking about Christmas, but
Absolutely
Christmas
not.
is going to be tomorrow, and we're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, where is time? Nothing works in our brains in the universe anymore. So anyway, I get kind of like upset when I see like you know, like you go to the nicer houses, neighborhoods, like during Christmas to see how
the well-to-dos.
The well-to-do people like to spend money on big. I mean, some of them, but they like to spend money on big accoutrements for Christmas right outside of their homes. They decorate their homes like Disneyland.
It's much appreciated, Steve.
Much appreciated, yeah. And it's a magical thing to take your family to. And I remember going as a kid, there was a place called Candy Cane Lane in Oxnard.
I go to Candy Cane Lane every year. We bring hot chocolate. I have arguments with the kids because they want to hang out of the windows. And I'm like, you're not hanging out of the window this year. You're not allowed to do that.
My favorite are the houses where you have to tune into the radio station that they emit from the house.
Yeah, that's high tech.
It's wonderful.
That's high tech. That's higher tech.
It's high tech, except now you can just buy like a thing that's pretty affordable that kind of does it for you. Where you plug it in, it just emits a little radio.
I'm gonna continue to think it's Christmas magic. Thank you very much.
No. That's the point I was gonna make. Is kind of the technology, I guess, because like. When I was a kid, that wasn't a thing, but the Candy Cane Lane was still amazing and incredible, and like going to Disneyland during Christmas time, sort of. But it kind of like bothered me as I grew up that those things got more advanced, and then all the decorations seemed to be, I mean, custom made stuff, maybe, because a lot of it is just like, and they built it themselves. They build like these crazy facades and they put a lot of time and effort into it.
At Candy Cane Lane it is for sure, because I think a lot of those people also were like artists or prop masters, and they got a lot of that stuff from the industry.
Right. And in their spare time or their hobby is they just build shit or whatever. But whatever it is, you know, it's great. It's great to see a showcase of all those talents and shit. But, you know, so they custom make these things, and then, like, next Christmas, they're in, like, Target. Like, something similar to it, you know? Like, those fucking reindeer that are, like, wire reindeer with all the lights around it. Like, that's something someone made, custom made, and then the Target people were like, fuck yeah, let's make that. Let's mass make that in China.
I remember being a kid the year that they went from, like, people would put the lights in a grid pattern over the bushes.
Yeah.
And it kind of laid out so it looked really beautiful. And then the next year, I remember they sold the lights in a pre-made grid pattern.
Yeah, it's like a spider web lights.
They're watching.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's a huge industry, right? Like, I want to see a documentary about the people that, like, stake out product ideas from people's like own creations during Christmas time. I want that.
I imagine that it's exactly like the first scene in the Santa Claus when he's in the boardroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The meal where they're doing the G.I. Joe and then Santa comes in with his elves in a tank.
Right. That's how all real executive meetings are.
Yeah, Target's holiday team building exercise is always in Sherman Oaks, California, in a Holiday Inn, where they stay there for a week and then take nightly trips to the Candy Cane Lane
that's kind
with
of a
notebooks.
Cool job, right? You take all these photos of it and you take notes and stuff.
It's one of those jobs that is so cool that person has to be pretty depressed the entire time because you're under a lot of pressure.
Well, you're also like effectively stealing someone's hard work too. So you should feel like a big piece of shit.
Person.
So, Tom, what did you take away this year from Candy Cane Lane? What are some of the new trends? Well, you're not going to believe it.
I took a lot of things. I literally took.
You know, there was the standard reindeer. There was a lot of IP utilized with Santa hats upon them, and some people that are not even associated with Christmas. I saw the whole Peanuts gang with red Santa hats on. It was glorious, and there was a SpongeBob right next to him. But the thing that I really took away this year was you're not going to believe this. People are starting to mix the deep blue lights with the deep purple lights. It's something that I never thought that I would see, but now that I have, I'll never go back. So get them on the shelves.
All right, well, let's get R&D in it, and let's figure this out.
See, you guys get the business stuff. You get how, it's like peeling back the curtain.
Yeah, it really is. But I just love how I see, like, and now you see those, like, reindeer, those wire reindeer-shaped things with the lights on it stuck in lawns year-round in L.A. Like, it's just like,
and the head just starts to droop more and more throughout the
right, like almost completely to the ground, still hanging on tight, waiting for the day that that dad comes out around November to just kind of do this with it.
Probably. The head droops and the unkept lawn just grows higher and higher around it.
The lawn pushes it back up to be.
We're the virus.
Yes, we are the virus. But it's so fun. It's so funny how manufactured all of this is, and it's still a beautiful, wonderful experience to go see the people putting effort and energy and real heart and love because they love the holiday and they love celebrating and all that shit. It's a wonderful sight to behold to see all the shit, but I just hate it when it's mass produced and then it's all over the place all year round, and it's like, man, that takes the magic out of it.
What is your thought about how this season will go this year? So let's assume that COVID and quarantine is continuing. We're going through what is going to be a very contentious election. Do you think people are going to go overboard and be like, that's it, we gotta bring Christmas hard, and we're gonna have a Christmas explosion with decorations and stuff? Because it's like, well, if I can't go see people, then I'm just gonna broadcast my love and my Christmas cheer across the fucking sky.
I really like
or is it gonna be the opposite, where people are just like,
let's just get through.
There's no way, not this year.
Let's get to 2021. Yeah. I would love it if we could all decide to, as a community, as humans, as Earthlings, to
Christmas explosion,
to unify a Christmas explosion and put lights on your balcony and if you're not a decorating type, which I truly am not, I'll get a tree, like a little mini tree you could get at like CVS or something, and I'll water it for the few weeks that Christmas happens, and then that's it. I'm sure Alana's gonna want to go crazy this year, but I think
you don't have to water those trees, Steve. Those are fake trees. You don't have to water them.
Oh fuck! That's why it shorted out and the lights didn't work. No, but
sparks are flying.
I would love it. Why is this happening? I would love it if we could all unify and just, if you don't like going all out for Christmas with decorations and shit, just put a little effort into it this year and show a little Christmas cheer. And I think we could at least kind of all like band together on that kind of a fun emotion. If you celebrate Christmas, obviously.
We've never created like a cause here at the Vat. Like we've never just like went for it and been like, this is the thing that we're gonna. Maybe Christmas Explosion is something that we push this year.
That's great.
And Christmas Explosion is just about, like having a little fun, having a little.
Can we,
yes.
Can we call it Christmas Explosion, please?
Yes.
We should do a commercial where Santa Steve bursts through a wall like the Kool-Aid Man and goes, "It's gonna be a fucking Christmas explosion this year, motherfuckers! Let's all get together and do it."
Yeah, and at the least,
cuts to you watering your electric.
Sparks flying in my face.
It's like you don't have to go full out. I mean, putting lights up can suck, but just one string of lights on the outside so that you're broadcasting that cheer out to the people that are stuck inside. So when they look out their windows, it's just like this tableau.
I'd love.
So is this a way we could just take credit for people putting up decorations
that
they would normally put up?
Yeah,
they did it.
We can plant the seed that it would be a unifying thing for everybody to like. Who celebrates Christmas, by the way? Because you don't want to push that on people that don't give a fuck about Christmas or it bothers them or whatever.
December explosion, please.
But I mean, I think it's important, especially in LA, because in LA I'm feeling so detached, more detached than ever from the people that live here with us, and I would just love to bring the people of...
You start crying.
I'd love to bring the people of LA together, maybe more specifically, to kind of just like unify with, some kind... If you celebrate Christmas in LA.
So, Steve, you've forgotten what people in LA are like.
Yeah. No, I just hope that people are better than what they appear to be. I always hope that.
Okay, don't look at the news.
Yeah, I know. But now that it's like, now that I'm feeling more detached than ever from humanity and people in LA, it would be nice to unify with the people that care about the idea of Christmas, even though it's kind of a manufactured thing at this point. But I've always seen the idea of Christmas as giving and family and friends, and that is always a nice thing, and it's nice to take a break from all this shit to have a nice thing. And there's a way,
nice things.
Yeah, there's a way to have nice things if you make time for it and allow yourself to enjoy it. But I think we could unify on like kind of at least the Christmas idea, the holiday idea, that family and gifts, and it's not about the jewelry.
December explosion. Cover your family in Christmas lights and send us a picture. That's the whole thing.
Cover your
it's
family
just an internet
in Christmas
trend now.
lights while they're sleeping, and then send us pictures. Send us pictures of
Christmas
your family
prank.
sleeping.
Christmas prank.
If I woke up covered in lights, I think I was dead.